There's so many other founders all over the world. Hypnobirthing sounds very interesting. So why don't you tell us what hypnobirthing is and your personal journey in terms of why you went into starting helping people with hypnobirthing?
My journey with hypnobirthing actually started with the birth of my son. When I was pregnant, I was asking my midwife's advice if she can refer me to a childbirth preparation course, which was aligned with my vision of birth, and she came up with this name, and that's how I started to go to it. The truth is that it's a very down-to-earth, practical birth preparation course, and in my opinion, what makes it to stand out is the fact that it views birth as a very normal, healthy, positive life experience. And this is something that in our culture and our time, birth unfortunately has moved very far from how it's supposed to be. So it's very simple. You view the situation as being fearful, it's kind of a self-fulfillment prophecy. It puts you immediately on a state of alertness, in a state of stress, and these are exactly the conditions which inhibit birth. So this is from the mother's perspective. It goes together with the way culture views birth, the way media portrays birth in our days. It makes birth much more difficult than it's supposed to be.
Tell us more about the hypnopart. I'm very curious what that means. Is someone hypnotized, or are you hypnotizing yourself? Or
unlike the common concept that most of us carry, that someone snapping his fingers and you start quacking like a duck, or the definition of it, it means a natural state of deep relaxation paired with intense concentration. So I'm sure you've read a book in your life, and I'm sure you've watched a movie, or you were totally immersed in when you were working, or even now when we have this conversation, we were totally focused.
You're right.
This is actually a state of hypnosis, a deep relaxation. And it's an innate ability that we all have as human beings. We all have this ability to withdraw from the world. When a mother approaches her birth in a state of being confident, being relaxed, open, curious, and she enjoys also the external environment, meaning she has the space and the quietness and the respect and the understanding from her care providers, that birth is a very specific time, as long as it takes, which is out of the normal rhythm of life. It's a totally bubble of itself. Before I started with the hypnobirthing and everything related to birth, I used to be a dancer, a professional dancer.
Wow, interesting.
So, contemporary dancer. So with my career, I moved around. I was living in Europe, on different countries. One-woman show.
Going solo. It's easier to manage your...
And I also enjoy the one-on-one contact, but in the future, I have big aspirations for Isis.
Right now, you are solo. You do this on your own. You like interactions one-on-one, but what do you see long-term? What are your dreams?
Well, I definitely see Isis with its message, with its awakening of awareness, reaching worldwide, because it's truly an information and knowledge and practicality that every woman on this earth should be aware and should have the access to it.